Hello there and welcome from me, Rukidi Edward Kijanangoma, to Lunchtime News here on UBC TV this Monday, the 10th day of June 2024. We are coming to you live online and on air from Broadcast House here on Nile Avenue. Now, one Mulinzi Birali has pleaded guilty of aggravated robbery after stealing over 1.85 million shillings and other belongings from her worship Gladys Kamasanyu when he attacked her together with other 4 suspects in this case. The evidence on court records shows that on the 17th of July 2021 at Imbogo Road, Kibuli, Machinde Division, Kampala District, Mulinzi Birali, together with others, attacked her worship Kamasanyu at Green Hill Academy Gate in Kibuli. Now, after accepting all the facts read against him, Judge Margaret Mutonyi sentenced him to 12 years, 2 months and 7 days in prison. The convict, Mulinzi Birali, was remanded to serve his sentence. The victims, her worship Gladys Kamasanyu, was present in court, and that isn't as far as that court case is concerned. Of course, the 40 days of those bad boys has come to an end. From Kampala, let's go to Madiokolo District, where 30 women groups in Madiokolo District, Ofaka Sub-County, have benefited in piggery project from Ministry of Agriculture, Animal Industry and Fisheries through Jacob Aniku Foundation. While receiving their piglets, women in Ofaka Sub-County described the moment as an initiative that they have been longing for in order to alleviate poverty. Joan Aniku, the director of Jacob Aniku Foundation, also a woman member of Parliament of Madiokolo District, tasked the women to embrace the project as the district's veterinary office pledges support to train the women on how to manage these exotic piglets. Take a watch.
I'm so thankful to the government of Uganda. Through my organization, Jacob Aniku Foundation, I requested for animals from Ministry of Agriculture, chicks, piglets, and pigs have been the first ones to arrive. The significance of this is pigs are something that multiplies quickly. And so the people are able to create wealth in a shorter period of time. The reason we chose Ofaka, pigs are sensitive. We have different religions. We have Muslims. We have some people who don't like pigs. So we chose an area where, one, people already have a knowledge of pigs and people are already keeping pigs in this area. So each beneficiary group is going to get 3 piglets.
These are some of the initiatives which we have been longing for. You can't just say that I'm going to give you maybe, but at least something tangible like that, which in the future can multiply, and it will not help you as group members alone, but your family members.
It will help me in terms of paying school fees.
The woman MP has involved us as the district technical department. We have planned to organize trainings because we also receive funds for extension service. The pig enterprise is one of the most lucrative enterprises around. Much as there are 2 females and 1 male, the time these pigs are going to produce, the litter can be from 10 to 15 piglets. You know, a winner here of an improved pig goes at not less than 200,000. 200,000 multiplied by 30 will give around 6 million within 4, 5 or 6 months. If these pigs are well kept, they are going to begin realizing good amount of money.
Mbale District now, where health workers in Mbale Regional Referral Hospital have called for government support towards the facility. Now, according to health workers that include Dr. Kathy, the head of neonatal, and Abeso Gillian, the head of Pediatric and Children's Health at Mbale National Referral Hospital. The facility on a monthly basis receives over 100 children that need attention, but the department is incapacitated with staff issues and space, hence calling for government's intervention to address these challenges.
That we face the most is that the staffing number is less, especially the nurses, because you can see that the patients are too many and there are very few nurses. So we need this to be looked at critically so that we improve care of the children. We also don't have enough monitoring equipment. You know, when patients are very sick, you need to keep monitoring them. You need to monitor how they are breathing, how their oxygen levels are, and all those things. So you see something is going wrong, you act immediately. So we would really like the monitoring and the equipment to be improved.
As we stand here now, our biggest challenge is numbers. Why? Because with that increase from 100 to 350 a month, and these are tiny babies of 1 kilo, sometimes even 700, 800 grams, who need continuous monitoring, continuous support. We have to keep the mothers inside. The mothers are there as our eyes and ears for challenges with the baby. They tie their babies on the chest, called kangaroo, to keep them warm. They express their breast milk, they babies with a feeding tube or with a cup and a spoon. So we need the mothers as well. So if we have 110 babies, we have 110 mothers. So already you're at 210 people in that tiny room, doubled it. It's not just mothers, we have fathers, aunties, grandmothers, but only one per baby at a time.
So twetaaga structures endala zibeere nga zikendeeza. Otunuulira referral hospital erabirira abantu abasuuka mu miliyoni 3. Otunuulira okuva mu Bugisu, Bukedi ne part of Busoga bajja wano, abaana bangi abazaalibwa wano, naye olaba ebyetaaga ebiriwo bitono. Obutanda buno bubeerako abaana. Omwana premature maama tayinza musitula throughout, baba balina omwebasa katanda kuba aba yeetaaga oxygen. So kino kimalamu amaanyi, era twetaaga gavumenti eyongeze ssente zeeteeka mu byobulamu, kuba kati saawa zino tetulina ICU, tulina HDU. Ti omwana waba atuuse mu mbeera yeetaaga ICU akomekerera afudde waba tebalina busobozi bumutwala mu malwaliro e Kampala agasobola omujjanjaba. So twetaaga gavumenti eyobeere nti eyongeza ssente ezigenda mu ddwaliro lyaffe lino ery'Embale.
And here we've donated maternal beds as well as mama kit hospital, where we also donated some items for the young children in the nursery. In total, we've donated items worth about 20 million, which is a small contribution to this community. But this is something that we are committed, and over the last few years, together with our partners, we've contributed about 12 billion to the maternal health initiative.
To 10 minutes after 1 in the studios of UBC TV. We'll now take a short break, but we'll be returning.
Sigikira mulimo gwenkola gukanikira baba customer kwa wasobuni. Kimba n'obwire obukutwala sente isomero ati nkyo amukolesa enkola ya MTN mobile money ni migasta 10.65 star 8 nteekamu kodi namba y'omwana akulumi ntaino kuterimanizwa kono katunga esimu kuluga mu MTN bantereire okubanza ntakiikirize nkaba amanyire bali bafere. Hanyuma nagenda nakakuza MTN awo nagamba ntungire simu eno kuluga mu MTN kyamazima okuba nkaba ntamanyire nti aliyo promotion. Hanyuma madamu akola MTN yangambira kyamazima kuba sima muno mwebale muno akasente kabaire kenja kusasula school fees tamwe kujja bakasasulire akandi nja kasasulira mu bagenzi baye abatabandi mwebale muno.
Together we're unstoppable.
What is a dream? What does it mean to you? To her, to them. It's time we dare to dream anew. Dream bigger, better, bolder. Let's dare to dream of tomorrow, today, of someday, of the hope that comes with change, of a change that transforms lives. That glimmer in your eyes, the prospect of maybe, of all the hopes that we carry. It's the promise of enjoyments, co-enjoyments for you and your mates. A dream keeps us going. It's the one thing that drives us, inspires us, motivates us. One goal, one hope, one dream. With the Uganda National Lottery, your dream can become a reality. Bigger is here. What's your one thing?
Junko. Yo. Check the shopping, man. What's your secret?
Haven't you heard of the parish development model, PDM?
Yes, I did, but I thought it was just a talk.
No, Sebatia. It is real. I and a few friends together formed a circle, accessed money from the PDM, invested in a portrait project, and now things are moving.
Junko. I thought I was one of your friends.
You are.
But you left me behind.
I didn't leave you in poverty. What you do, just visit your LC2 chairperson and your parish chief and start the process of economic transformation. Just like that. The parish development model is an initiative from the government of Uganda through the Ministry of Local Government designed to transform all lives of Ugandans for the better. PDM, my parish, my development, my life.
Welcome back from that break, and this is lunchtime news here on UBC TV. I am Rukidi Edward Kijanangoma. Let's talk some business now. The Minister of Trade is emphasizing the need for a national cooperative bank to aid teachers in boosting their savings and loan scheme in their sector. According to State Minister for Trade, Frederick Ngobi, teachers lose close to 4 billion shillings to commercial banks in their salary transactions. Yet, if they had a bank, the money would be remitted to their banks for development. Ngobi also says, much as the government gave a 25 billion grant to support the Teachers Circle, Walimu, the money was given through a commercial bank, which now enjoys interest benefiting teachers. He says a draft document has been sent to the cabinet and awaits a resolution to implement the idea, which targets other government cooperatives. Ngobi made the remarks while meeting teachers through their savings circle Walimu during their annual general meeting held earlier today.
For the core problem is to have our own in-house information management system to do deductions within the Ministry of Education. As long as we are in the public service, vendors and the banks and everybody,
the cooperators must have a bank that also assists them in the interest rates, because the cooperators themselves will have shares in these banks, so they will have a share, they will have a say. So it is important for them to have and own their own bank, such that they can make use of the opportunities, all the money that is coming in. They make use of the profits that would go to these private banks. It will be their profits, and they can be able to prosper and increase on their savings and welfare as a cooperative. Because we are saying a cooperative is member owned, so they should be in a position to have their own belongingness. It doesn't.
Emphasis has been put towards all teachers' circles countrywide to come together and promote the formation of the cooperative bank. We are realizing that as teachers, we are becoming universal donors. We collect all the resources and just give them out, other than collecting the resources and utilize them ourselves. For example, all our salaries are being processed through commercial banks. And it takes a minimum of 20,000 shillings to process for all teachers in this country, totaling to almost 200,000 teachers. Meaning, every month we contribute 4 billion shillings and give it to the teachers, and we give it to these commercial banks. So, through the formation of the cooperative bank, all the proceeds shall come to the bank, where teachers shall be actively involved, where teachers shall be actively involved in its management and in the way of utilizing these funds.
Now, the Assistant Commissioner, Private Schools and Institutions, George Mutekanga, wants students in technical and vocational education institutions supported as a way of addressing unemployment. Mutekanga was representing the Ministry of Education and Sports at the signing ceremony of a memorandum of understanding between Hanan Mechanical and Electrical Polytechnic and Luyanzi Institute of Technology in Weyogerere, Wakiso District.
So the Minister of Education and Sports, George Mutekanga, says that there is need to extend study grants to students in all science training institutions.
But the fund has only been being restricted to only university graduates and university-going students. But now, can we look at other technical institutions that provide not only universities, so technical subjects?
Mutekanga asked Chinese through Hanan Mechanical and Electrical Polytechnic to facilitate technicians to contribute to environment protection.
Can we introduce mechanical motor vehicles, motorbikes that use electricity? What does it require for us to introduce this? And what does it need? So our planners in the Ministry of Education, in the Ministry of Planning, Economic Planning and Finance, we need to think towards that. We know we have a lot of oil reserves in our country, but oil reserves, we are fighting with the pollution.
The Hunan Mechanical and Electrical Polytechnic Memorandum of Understanding with the Luyanzi Institute of Technology is aimed at ensuring improvement of technical and vocational education training in Uganda.
So, this MOU is going to see a number of student and teacher exchange programs. It is going to see a number of improved technical training through those exchanges. But also we are going to encourage online training.
这次来乌干达，我们学校希望与当地院校和企业进行职业教育。
Today, I'm here on behalf of the college, Hunan Mechanical and Electrical Polytechnic, in the hope of entering into TVET cooperation programs with local institutes and enterprises, especially now with Luyanzi Institute, for a better future.
The chairman, Uganda-China Friendship Association and proprietor of Luyanzi Institute of Technology, Engineer Ayub Soma, says government should waive taxes on the importation of skilling programs equipment.
Some of these tools, facilities that are tertiary institutions and even secondary schools, like computers, like projectors, like many teaching screens, all be waived of taxes, because we will not be able to talk about technical and vocational training when some of these educational materials are still taxed.
Engineer Ayub says many Ugandans need micro and vocational education training.
I call upon government and the Ugandans to embrace the technical and vocational education training, because it is the only way we will be able to address the issue of unemployment.
The Minister Counselor at the Embassy of the People's Republic of China to Uganda, Fan Shui-cheng, and a cross-section of the academy witnessed the ceremony.
We have to join hands to ensure sustainable development and to provide Ugandan young people with a positive perspective. Supporting sustainable development is not only an act of solidarity, it's an investment.
Abiana Francisco, UBC.
Banyeta ko Muhangi Donata the chairperson wa group
I am the chairperson of this group that got money. The group is HIV/AIDS Craftswomen Group. UWEP gave us money in 2017 and they gave us 3.3 million Ugandan shillings. We used it in 1 year and got 23 million out of it. We do baskets and kitchen gardens, and we also have a saving group. We thank UWEP because this money helped us as women. Women can now educate this because many of them are single mothers. We work without jealousy because we want to leave a legacy that even those who will be around tomorrow will appreciate.
Juko.
Yo.
Check the shopping, man. What's your secret?
Haven't you heard of the parish development model PDM?
Yes, I did, but I thought it was just a talk.
No, Sebatia. It is real. I and a few formed a circle, accessed money from the PDM, invested in a poultry project, and now things are moving.
Juko. I thought I was one of your friends.
You are.
But you left me behind.
I didn't leave you in poverty. But what you do, just visit your LC2 chairperson and your parish chief and start the process of economic transformation. Just like that. The parish development model is an initiative from the government of Uganda through the Ministry of Local Government designed to transform all lives of Ugandans for the better. PDM, my parish, my development.
Welcome back. Let's have a look at sports news now, and we begin with chess, where the Uganda Chess Federation has launched its national league that is expected to pawn off on the 14th of July 2024. Here's our sports reporter John Van Sentamo with more.
Premier Bet, who are the sponsors of the National Chess League, have upped the stakes after increasing the league winners' purse from 3.5 million shillings to 10 Uganda shillings.
We are promising a true celebration of the chess excellence in Uganda and across Africa. With teams from the ladies, the disabled, and the men, we are promising more and more to come from Premier Bet. So this partnership that we have over the years is going to continue growing over and over again.
The league that starts next month is uniquely set with 6 playing boards and will include women, juniors, and people with disabilities.
We use the league to hone the skills of the ladies and to increase participation. So apart from just gender balance, there's also an aspect of gender equality, where the ladies can field all girl teams throughout and they participate. But board 6 is specifically for the ladies to empower the females in the country to continue playing. This league is also going to feature board 5. Board 5 is exclusive players who are under 16.
The league is expected to attract participants from the neighboring countries like South Sudan and Kenya.
The league powered by Premier Bet doesn't just stop at people winning prizes like you've heard of the 10 million first prize. There's also an element of inclusivity. So the differently abled, the veterans, and so many others are coming up. We also have a team that has expressed interest to join. That is a team from the refugee camp in Bweyale.
Kireka Chess Club are the reigning champions but will face stiff competition from more than 40 other clubs. Meanwhile, Uganda Chess Federation is celebrating a major milestone following recognition of Peak Primary School by Chess World Governing Body FIDE.
We participated in the nationals of last year, which we actually won.
and got a chance to represent Uganda at the world level in Kazakhstan. It was a team of 5 girls, and they did us proud there as well. So the National Chess League, we are having a number of teams that participate. We have 5 that are affiliated with Great Thing at Chess Academy, because we treasure it. We know how good it is to our children. So that's why we're having actually an edge over the others. So the team that participated in Kazakhstan gets the experience from here.
This FIDE School Award, which is received for contribution towards growth of the sport, is the first by any African institution. Peak Primary School will be decorated on the occasion of the Chess Olympiad in Hungary later this year.
Football now, and Uganda's national senior football team, the Cranes, returns to action tomorrow in a Crunch 2026 World Cup qualifier against Algeria. Now, the game will be played at Mandela National Stadium, Namboli, which has undergone maintenance since the Friday game against Botswana. Take a watch.
Normally, the required time for a stadium's pitch recovery after a game is 5 days. But with Uganda Cranes playing 2 games 2 days apart, it required expert groundsmen that have worked tirelessly since Friday to get the pitch set for the Algeria game today.
Because we have a match on Monday, we have to work tirelessly and ensure that it is well watered. Where there were some simple patches because it has not yet matured fully, we are really patched up, and it is what we are seeing right now. And if you see it right now, it is ready. So by Monday, it will be very ready and very ready for the match.
With the nation suffering an electricity breakdown on Friday, Uganda People's Defence Forces Engineers Brigade insists to maintain use of their generators rather than electricity. It was in the 7 p.m. Uganda-Botswana kickoff. In the Cranes camp, the mood is of camaraderie ahead of the game that Uganda must win to boost its chances for World Cup qualification.
On behalf of players, I think we are ready mentally and physically. We've got everything from the coaches. Now it's up to us to implement on the field. We know it's a tough game, but we are prepared for it. We're going to fight as players. We're going to put everything on the field. It won't be an easy game for them as well. So as players, we are willing and ready to fight for our country.
The other games in this group where Algeria, Guinea, Uganda and Mozambique all have 6 points after 3 match days will have Guinea play Mozambique as Somalia hosts Botswana.
What I've been seeing after Botswana, that we can make it difficult to Algeria. But we don't estimate, we respect Algeria. We know they have big players who are playing in big teams. So after their loss, they're sure they want to react. So we are warned, we have to be also very attentive. Also Algeria has 1 more day in the recuperation than us. I can tell you it's very difficult to prepare a team in 2 days because you've been playing Botswana on the 7th, the 8th. You cannot train with your players because they need recovery, and you have only today to prepare a game like Algeria. So that's not easy.
The top team qualifies for the World Cup, while first, second placed teams from the 9 groups will contest a playoff to earn a path to the Intercontinental Playoff for a place in the US, Canada and Mexico.
John Barnes sent more with that story there, and of course that story brings us to the end of this lunchtime bulletin here on UBC TV this Monday, the 10th day of June 2024. Thank you so much for having kept us company. I am Rukidi Edward Kijanangoma, wishing you a blessed afternoon and see you later.
Juko. Yo. Check the shopping, man. What's your secret?
Haven't you heard of the parish development model PDM?
Yes, I did, but I thought it was just a talk.
No, it is real. I and a few friends together formed a circle, accessed money from the PDM, invested in a portrait project, and now things are moving.